Yes, I was watching Waiting to Exhale today, and all the ladies there, very free with their bodies, and I just remember thinking, like, I wish I could be that free with my body.
Yeah. It's.
You know
I feel
what I
like it's easier to be free with your bodies if you're a lady. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like if you're free
get
with your
into
body as a man,
Sure.
you're a cunt.
Sure. Mm-hmm. I also feel like, in general...
We have less of a thing anyway. Like, our bodies are just more utilitarian, where female bodies are... How do you be free with a male body? You can wear a low-cut shirt? I mean, what... You know? Like, what do you do?
Well, no, what I meant is, like...
They're sexually open. Is that what you mean?
Like they would... like, if one guy didn't work out, they move on to another guy, and that was not a problem.
Yeah.
They... Like, I'm going to dance with this guy. Like, he's married. It's like, it's just a dance. Some of them had some affairs.
I like how there's like, it's just a dance. We're not, and then it's like the next thing you say is, and some of them did have affairs.
Some of them did have affairs.
Are you? Well, actually, let me think about this.
Yeah.
If you are fooling around with someone who's married, and you yourself are available, are you having an affair, or are they only they are having an affair?
They are having the affair, but you're
participating in it. Yeah. But you're not having an affair.
No.
Yeah.
But you can have an affair, like, for the summer, right? Like, we had a torrid affair.
You're just thinking of Summer Lovin' from Greece.
Mm-hmm. Can be a blast. Happens so fast.
Summer Lovin' from Greece can be a blast.
Summer Lovin' from Greece happens fast. Summer Lovin' rises in Greece.
Well, oh, those summer nights from Greece.
Summer days ripped at the seams, but oh, the summer nights.
In Greece.
So now, in that song, that's like one of the first. Like, that's out the gate. That's
I think so, because at the beginning is about how they had a summer fling.
Right, and that was not sexual, or was it really sexual?
It would be crazy if it wasn't, right? Because what is
what
it
I'm
then?
just saying is, it's not a movie that seems to be about D&P, you know what I mean? But that song really seems to be. Well, I mean,
it is about D&P. They talk about. I mean, they don't talk explicitly about those things. But
sure.
They're these are hot young men and women.
And women.
I said and women.
I was just agreeing.
And
Listen,
they're talking about like
Babylon
each other
5.
a lot. Yeah,
yeah.
You had a couple good swigs.
I had a healthy poach.
Yeah, got a little Bruce Boxleitner in you.
No, actually, I have
he
no
was
idea.
the star of Babylon 5.
Interesting. Was he handsome?
In a 90s sort of way.
Sure.
In a kind of a normal guy type of way.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he wouldn't fly these days.
Mm-hmm.
But he had like that kind of every Joe quality.
Yeah.
Middle-aged, kind of like early middle, like late 30s, early 40s. Was he handsome? Now I'm really thinking about it. I don't know.
I feel like in the 90s we really went off the rails as far as fashion choices go. Because like in the 80s it was crazy, but looking back at least it was bold.
But this wasn't like that. Wasn't a question of fashion because it was all like this military uniforms.
But I think the 90s man that was attractive. You look at him and you're like, he seems pretty bland.
Yeah, yeah, like just another guy with blonde hair without any facial hair.
Right.
Long, kind of too long.
There's almost
hair.
Nothing remarkable about him.
Yeah,
which
and that's
maybe
what he looked like. Yeah,
his best quality.
Yeah, that's a good.
That he's almost He's got the taste of air.
The taste of air.
You know what I mean?
Let me see if I can get you a picture. I guess this one.
It seems about right.
Yeah, he's just very bland.
Mm-hmm. Got a tall set of hair.
And that's like later on. Earlier, he was a little more chubby, so he kind of looked like this. Like, hello, I'm just
like a watered down Russell Crowe. Like really watered.
Yeah,
down.
early Boxleitner looks like watered down Russell Crowe. Yeah, he was in the original Tron. He was Tron. FYI, it's a quick FYI for you.
Oh, interesting.
Across your bow, you know what I mean? Actually, not across your bow, straight into you.
Straight into. We have trouble with across the bow.
I didn't before, but you kept saying it, and then I started
right into your
right
shit.
into you.
Because that's how I warn people. You don't want to see the rest of it. If you didn't like that warning, you're gonna hate the post
next.
Right.
You don't want that. So in a way, this is a warning.
I'm
warning you about what's
warning
happening.
you about what's up to come.
And it's real bad.
A woman gets shot through the wall.
Oh, I don't think I've ever actually watched all of Mulholland Drive.
Well, I mean, you would see this in the first 15 minutes.
That's all I have to do then, yeah.
Fair enough. But this woman gets shot through the wall, like an errant bullet goes off, and then the guy hears a scream, so he runs into the other room, and it's this woman, and she's like, "I got stung by something real bad." And I would just always think of that for some reason.
Something stung me, you guys.
And then she's immediately killed. Spoiler alert.
Well, well, the alert should come before the spoiler, but yeah.
Not the way I do it.
Yeah.
That's your shot across the bow. It's the spoiler.
Oh,
come on. Let's just let it play out. Let's just let it play out.
Yeah, let's see what they got, you know. Let them have everything.
Mm-hmm. He's seen it all.
Turns out it's not enough.
Nope. Nowhere near enough. Don't go out the... That could have been our chunk.
Could have been a chunk.
A lot of shots tonight. City Ransom.
That's our next series, guys.
Yep.
It's going to be River City Ransom, an old NES game.
Mm-hmm.
And
Pretty quick. Pretty breezy run.
Easy breeze.
Turned into a long haul.
And we're not even through the deal. Wait, no. Because remember, we had the whole fishing village to do.
Uh-huh.
Remember that asshole boss? There's 2 bosses before the... 1 or 2 there. I don't know.
I don't think
fine.
it's terrible.
It's not terrible, yeah.
And then it's just...
But then after that, we just beat the boss, right?
Yeah, then it's Margot's Wetners.
Oh, we haven't done that yet?
That's going to be... chair face over here. A chairman, the old man in the chair. About the what?
The Tick.
The Tick, could be. Is that a character in the Tick?
Yeah. It's just a guy with a chair for a head.
I mean, that's what I would have guessed.
Yeah.
Given. Mm-hmm. I say we do one more run of the... We may as well just get more blood vials and try the living failures. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Fight the failures.
Yep. And then there'll be more chunks in the fisherman. I'm so fucking pissed right now. Fucking.
God damn it, I'd love a chunk.
Okay. So, we're in the midst of a fight, but right now, the voices you are hearing have been recorded after the fight.
It's us from the future.
That's right. We've come back to the past.
We missed the audio cutout during this fight.
For some reason.
The audio cutout, so now we're going back and recording our commentary on top of the original gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
So, here we go. It's probably not going to be much different.
Probably not.
And I believe I'm playing at this point in the game.
And I think that you had, which is also interesting because those who have been currently watching will be completely and utterly aware of everything that's going on because they'll just watch the setup of it. Yeah. But the key, this is Matt playing. He's using my weapon as I recall.
Yeah.
I'm greatly upset that I have to watch this battle again. I can't tell you how much I've grown to loathe the living failures after this experience.
Yeah, we kind of got into a bit of a rut, and we lost our minds. And for the last few episodes, we've been just fighting the living failures. And I cut out a good portion of material.
Really quite a lot of it. I'm sure it was just a lot of mindless babbling and craziness.
Yeah, it was a lot of madness. But we're back on our feet. This fight's looking good. This is the lowest he's ever been.
This is looking great to me.
We've never gotten the living failures lower in their life.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just hope for the best. Cross our fingers.
I will. I'm crossing my fingers right now. That's a lie. I'm not crossing my fingers.
He's not. We learned that during this attack, you can hide. You just stand.
Do you hide in the doorway?
Yeah, where the doorway is of the temple, and then the stuff doesn't hit you.
You want to go into the open one, I believe. You want to wedge yourself in there.
You wedge yourself in there.
We've also learned in retrospect that there are always 2 that shoot magic and 2 that attack you physically.
These are all things we didn't really take note of while playing.
Right, or care about.
We don't pay attention to things.
No.
We don't...
anything I can glean, I glean for myself, not from what other people tell me.
And so unfortunately you glean very little.
Very little. Because you're just relying on your own observation.
Because generally your philosophy is just try it again, try it again, try it again.
Yeah, there's that. It's a twofold problem. I like the way you're moving here, by the way. I wanted you to know that.
Yeah, I'm being very careful.
As always.
Yeah, but it's paying off, and this time it's paying off.
This time it's reaping dividends. Is that a thing that happens?
Yeah,
you reap dividends?
Well, yeah, think reaping. That's the right.
Yeah, that's what I felt.
Like receive dividends, but is that reaping? I would say
so.
I would say yes in a broad sense. You can say that. And
Sure.
You take a little artistic license, but I think you can say it. You can reap anything. I feel like
especially what you sow.
Yeah. Well, that's the first thing I reap.
I like to reap what other people have sowed.
I hate it when you do that.
It's free crops.
I get so proud.
It's free.
I'm so proud of the things.
So close to being dead right there. I got nervous in retrospect.
I get nervous presently. It's just I'm so proud of the things I grow, and then you just sneak in there in the middle of the night. You reap.
Take them.
You reap it all.
You reap what you sow. Quite literally.
And I wake up the next day, I look out my window, and I got reaped.
Yeah.
I just, I sink into a dark place, and then the next day I start all over again. It's sowing.
It's that part that I always admire, because no matter
tenacity.
Yeah, no matter how many times I try to crush you, you just keep getting back up.
Pop back up.
Pop back up.
Yeah. Yeah, diligence, tenacity, fortitude,
fortitivity.
Fortitivity, that's not a word.
No, it's not.
I was going to say verisimilitude, which is not the right word.
You make a mean fish.
Thank you.
So that's something.
I do. I make a good fish.
It makes a very good fish.
I made a red snapper a couple days ago.
For Good Friday. We observe Good Friday in this strange way. It's mostly just a fish fry.
Yeah.
Sometimes we take photos of ourselves. Headshots this year was something altogether different.
We take photos of ourselves with other people as well. This isn't like a... It's just the way you said it is weird. Sometimes we take photos of ourselves.
I wanted to be weird. I wanted to be a little... I wanted to make people be like, what?
Many years ago,
It's not that weird. It's just a fish fry, and then we take headshots on Good Friday. It's not a weird thing. You say it, and it doesn't sound crazy at all.
It does. It sounds... But the way you said it originally made it sound extra crazy. It's already crazy.
I was trying to make it
but you made it
extra
sound
crazy.
really...
I was trying to go there.
Then we take photos of each other.
We took photos.
In vulnerable states. But yeah, we do Good Friday headshots.
Yeah.
It's been kind of a tradition for many years.
We haven't the last couple of years.
Yeah, last couple of years we haven't done it. But we brought it back.
And it's really, in all honesty, it's really helped my technical skills as a photographer.
Yeah.
We really got into it. We're very good shoestringing it together, which is something I appreciate. If you need like a professional photo taken, maybe I'm not your guy, but if you're in a situation where you need a good photo taken and you're like, I've got a light bulb, a shoebox, and an old camera, it's like, I got you covered.
I can do it. Yeah.
I can handle it.
Take care of that. We're still... Look how long this fight is taking.
I can't stop looking at it, and I wish that I could, and I really thought every time I review one of our episodes of these guys, there's a weight inside of me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I know that there are more coming up, and then I have to watch this again.
Yeah. I'm really flailing. Oh, I have no bullets. That's fine.
Yeah. We're down to 2 blood vials.
But I have 5, though. Yeah. Come on, man. I'm really missing a lot and making a lot of mistakes, but I'm still alive. I have 1 health vial left. Down to the wire. A baboosh.
That was a great move.
Here we go.
That was a great move.
I was going to avoid those.
Just get a hit.
Just do it, Matt. Just do it, Matt.
Just
do it, Matt. Oh,
yes.
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 Yes. God. And now we can move on from that. Again, finally.
In the original audio, I'm sure at this point there's
just blowing out,
hooping and hollering.
I'm sure it was just a lot of clipping.
I'm sure the microphones are blown out. A lot of popping